Well, hello there, internet friends, and welcome to Tier Fun. I am Andrew, your guide through Modern, and today we have, a spicy one. That's right, it's Grixis Kiki or Grixis Twinless Twin, or Grixis Twinless Exarch, or just Grixis Exarch, or Grixis Kiki combo. Whatever you want to call it, no one's settled on a name yet. I'm going with Grixis Twinless Twin. It's kind of a harkening back to the beginnings of my channel. I played a little bit of Kiki Jiki to start things off, and I've been itching to start it up again. January ban restriction announcement is January 21st. So maybe get my reps in for Splinter Twin unbanning. Who knows? But anyways, this list comes to you courtesy of TSPJENDREK. They got sixth place in the Modern PTQ, MTGO PTQ from January 6th. So congratulations to them on their great finish and for reminded me that this deck is a thing. I've been seeing actually people have been playing Kiki Jiki Exarch pretty consistently, and it's been picking up again. But I saw this list and was like, this is where we're coming back on. This is what we're doing. So as you well know, or as you likely know, this is a tempo control strategy, typically played blue-red, Splinter Twin. This one's splashing black for removal in Fatal Push, Murderous Cut, Dismember. They were running Cast Down instead of Terminate. In my mind, whenever you have black mana, you're likely also to have red mana, especially when I'm aggressively fetching for Kiki Jiki, the Mirror Breaker. So I felt like Terminate was just better than Cast Down. And Kolaghan's Command, which honestly is one of the better cards in the deck, since our combo is creature-based, 100% now. There's no Splinter Twin yet. Buying back to Exarchs, buying back Snapcaster Mages, just buying back clicks. It's great. Kolaghan's Command is a great value engine in itself, and I want more access to this. I'm actually recording this late. I had totally spaced on doing deck techs, so this is. I'll let you know right now. This is a card I wanted access more to. Also, the original deck list was running Opt instead of Hieroglyphic Illumination. In general, I like the upside of Hieroglyphic Illumination. Cycling for one, I do miss the Scry. In most decks, I actually like Opt over Serum Visions. But in a deck where we're looking for specifically likely one half of a combo, the extra Scry is worth it over Opt. And for that reason, maybe Opt is better than Hieroglyphic. I just really like them. We're holding up 4 mana a lot, and nothing hurts more than... I guess all of our creatures are instant speed, but nothing hurts more than holding up for a Cryptic Command. Opponent passes, and we just have an Opt in hand when we could have had a Hieroglyphic Illumination, draw 2 cards. It's also really good against any hand disruption style grindy deck. This is a nice little card advantage engine. Other than that, 2 clicks, a Spell Snare. I do like that in Modern currently. And Jace the Mind Sculptor, great, phenomenal card. You could run the 5 mana Ralzeric in this deck, but I think Jace is just everything you want. And it can end games as well as create card advantage. Sideboard, I don't remember. Sorry, TSPJENDREK. I added these 2 cards. What did I add them over? Don't remember, but I like these when I'm taking out the combo. Usually I will just side out all 3 Kiki Jikis and bring in these 3, and they've been great. I love Niv-Mizzet. I love Keranos. Maybe we need to decide if we want 2 Niv-Mizzets or 2 Keranoses, but I'm okay with this right now. And then Disdainful Stroke over Negate in the original list. I like Disdainful Stroke over it because it counters... excuse me. It counters the big things I'm afraid of in Control, namely Teferi. It also counters big creatures like Primeval Titan. If you're not worried about Primeval Titan, you could probably just run Negate. I've been seeing a lot of it online recently, so I made the switch over to Disdainful Stroke. It also gets the creatures from Tron, whereas Negate only gets everything else. Likely we could just be running a gate and not miss anything. Graveyard Hate, we're splitting the difference between Ravenous Trap and Relic. It feels like people are playing more around Ravenous Trap now that it's become more popular. So I like having access to 4 total Graveyard Hates in the sideboard. Plus, you know, the Anger of the Gods is great against creatures and a lot of the graveyard decks, Phoenix and Dredge. But Relic is just, it cycles, you know, worst case scenario. Not the end of the world to have it. There are situations where I wish I had 4 Ravenous Traps, but Relic is good against people that play around it aggressively. But that's it. This deck hopefully is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully the matches are great. I guess since I'm recording this late, I'll give you a little spoiler. There's at least one match towards the end, maybe the last match, that I had a lot of fun and was very, very up and down, back and forth. And I think I loved it. I hope you guys do too. So, with that being said, I'm back. I've got a new recording schedule that I've stuck to. I've actually got some decks in the not the back burner, just in the vault, ready to run. So we've got content scheduled through Ravnica Allegiance, I think that's the name, RNA, of the next set. And then from there, we'll just be going constantly for the rest of the year. We've got some resolutions, pretty excited. Anyways, hope you guys had lovely holidays. I'm talking too long. Let's just get in there, have some Magic fun, play some games, do good. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into any matches, let me just get a quick plug for my sponsor, Cardsphere. Cardsphere.com, the premier spot for buying, selling, and trading cards on the internet. They help me in my channel, and if you would go support them, that would be amazing. Or just check it out, you know. It's run by phenomenal people, and the product is great too. Also, one of the cool things, this is going to be real quick, they've got a new draft simulator. So if you're interested in, I don't know, drafting Ultimate Masters, I guess not anymore, but soon they'll have Ravnica Allegiance. But say you want to just draft Guilds of Ravnica just for practice without putting any money into it. Oh, yeah, sure. Citywide Bus seems great here. Blood Operative. Oh, no, I'm ruining this deck. But anyways, it's a good way to practice. Their bots are pretty good, I think. I've had fun improving my draft skills. So go check that out. Cardsphere.com. Their draft simulator. Anyways, let's play the matches. Boop. Whoa, here we are for a match with Grixis Exarch, or Grixis Kiki. I'm not sure what I'll call it when I upload it. Rookie mistake. You take a little time off and you forget to press record. So I turn 1 Serum Visions, fetching a Steam Vents. I think I topped Island, and I think underneath that's a Snapcaster. Opponent thought seized away a Exarch and cycled a Street Wraith. And here we are. This turn, 1, 2, 3. They could have a quick. Yeah, we know we want the next card. I'm not too concerned about the card after that. And this looks like it's something that could be a delve threat here. Like, we're probably facing a shadow deck of some sort. Sure, opponent thought scouring themselves. They're not likely to play into it because they saw this from hand, but I want to keep it up. Just in case. If I knew the next card, if I didn't know my next card and I wanted it, I would have jammed Serum Visions anyways. But the opportunity cost is pretty small here. We're actually, yep, there's the Snapcaster. So let's Serum Visions. Opponent, I'm pretty sure doesn't know about this island. Hieroglyphic Illumination and Swamp Mount Island. I don't think we need this island. I'm cool keeping this swamp, though, in case we draw one of our creature destruction spells, which are going to be important. If this is Shadow. Looks like the mailman is here. Hopefully they don't ring the doorbell. Nope, we're in the clear. Alright, Thought Scour again. Nothing too scary in the yard. I kind of doubt they're not going to play a Delve threat. Ooh, so Grixis v. Grixis. Grixis Shadow theoretically should be able to get underneath us pretty well here. So I'm happy it's been playing out slowly, but opponent's got 6 cards. We only have 5. I'm remanding pretty much anything except for that here. We'll let them cast whatever spell they want. Thoughtseize, sure. Opponent knows about this remand, so I'm guessing they just want it out of my hand for a Delve threat next turn, but they also know about this Cryptic. Kind of interesting. The original deck list, as I'm pretty sure I stated earlier, ooh, that's a good draw, had Opt instead of Hieroglyphic Illumination. In a deck like this, it could be that Opt is just better, but I like the upside of Hieroglyphic, especially like if we were running 4 Opts, I wouldn't trade it out for Hieroglyphic, but with just 2 Opts, the opportunity cost is pretty low for the up, and the upside is pretty dang good. We do need I guess we don't care about anything, right? Cryptic Command's pretty good. But whatever they take, we've got a good follow-up. I want to cast this, ideally, but this is going to play out where we have to play around a Stubborn Denial, more than likely, and we're going to try to get in some Bolt Snap Bolt beats, because we're pretty far away from Exarching. The combo! Opponent is in a rough spot, especially if their hand is... Okay, that's fine. I do just want to draw 2 here. I will Snap Remand a Delve threat, if need be. If they shock here and leave up Island, I guess that I'm putting them on Stubborn Denial, but maybe not. I'll take 2. I wanted to Illuminate. But with opponent at 7 here, we're pretty dang close. Okay. So I'm pretty sure there's a Stubborn Denial in hand. They're at least playing like there is one. The upside play is Snap Remand, but then they just get the stub. I guess getting the Stubborn Denial out of their hand's fine. Otherwise, we could just click and attack them to 4. This is the higher risk play, which, you know, longtime fans know I don't typically go for it, but I just love remanding Delve spells. Stubborn Denial. Nope. Ooh, this is great. I'm tempted just to slam this Jace. We could also click away. Yeah, I think we're just going to click here. Get opponent to 4 or 5 here. And then we'll click on upkeep. Or sorry, draw. So here comes the click. We will likely cycle this just to be mana efficient. Let's see what they have. Battle Rage. We let them have this hand because we just beat that. We win. Nope. Turn off auto yields. They don't have a way to interact with us. This is their hand. Double Battle Rage. Like, they can get out 2 Delve threats, but they need this Serum Visions needs them to find something. And I guess they can't get out 2 Delve threats because there's only 5 cards in the yard. This is going to be victory coffee, I have a feeling. See what opponent does with their Scry. Let's get rid of that Serum Visions. We know not. We know 4 cards in their hand. And it's basically they just have 2 cards with 2 redundant copies. 2 on top. Oh, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So they leave up 2 mana here. Jace Unsummon is likely... Yeah, they don't attack. Likely my game plan. Land is fine. Yeah. They didn't have... I'm sure they would have used Stubborn Denial before, so it needed to be off this Serum Visions. Nope. Alright. Good game. I'm going to attack with both. I guess we don't attack with both. Because they need... Yeah, they need to get rid of this click, which I'm assuming they have a removal spell on top for it. They can't cast any of their... Oh, looks like... Oh, so that's what they drew. Should have attacked first. Oh, that sucks. Alright, no big deal. So they drew into push. If they have another removal spell here, it's not looking good for us. That was... They topped that? Do we let Jace go? Probably not. A Brainstorm next turn could find us a Bolt, and that would end the game. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So they're gonna one, two, three. They're gonna cast one of their Delve threats. I guess we do have to be kind of careful. It's just 8 damage. We just can't go below 8. Okay. So this is 14. I'm tempted to shock here as well. For Bolt Snap Bolt. Sure. A little risky. We could also just unsummon Tasigur, depending on what we find. Okay, there's the Bolt. So now we're going to Bolt, Snap Bolt. If they have a response, then we can get rid of Tasigur. I suppose we should have done it beforehand to remove... Yeah, so let's do that now. To remove Ferocious. Yep. Alright, that'll do. So yeah, this is... Obviously, it's not Splinter Twin, but it does play similarly to it. Because it's creature-based, I kind of like leaving in the combo here. Niv Mizzet is insane against this deck, though. I think I'm actually going to go down on it. I know I just said I like it. I like Kolaghan's Command. Fatal Push is fine. Actually, Fatal Push is probably not great. If these were negates, I would likely bring them in, but I don't think they are. Obviously, they're not negates. I don't think they are. Okay. Fatal Push basically just gets Snapcaster Mage, and that's not the end of the world. We could put in one Relic, just as something. Worst case scenario, it cycles late in the game. I could also bring in one Kiki just to keep the threat. But they know, they saw the X-Arc, so they have to assume we're running the old KJ. I'm gonna have some Victory Coffee here. God, I got a weird curly Q hair right there. And there it goes. Yeah, we can keep this. Remain's one of our better cards against their threat base. Hopefully this isn't horrendous sounding for you guys. Alright. Oh, let me go get a just realized there's water in here and I can't pour coffee into it. Ooh. Let's pause. I don't want to pause recording. Let's, where's that? Where's that thing? Technical difficulties image. Where? Oh, it's hidden. Okay, whatever. We'll just drink water. We'll save the coffee for the end. Opponent mulligan to 6. Mulligans to 5. I like this hand a lot more. Kept a 5. 5, 5, 5. Card on top. All right, let's play Magic. Shocking, more than likely. An early Death Shadow is still something that is very hard for us to beat. The Delve threats, as you saw, we can remand them. We can unsummon them. Not the end of the world. There's... Okay. All right. We're in the position now where we... We're far away from casting pretty much everything except for... Ugh, gross. If they take our remand, we're actually... That's the one card I don't want them to take. I want to cycle through my deck. If they take the remand, which I think is one of the better cards against them, I don't think we fetch. Okay, Kolaghan's Command's good too. I'm still not going to fetch. I want to draw a land. Pass here? Okay. There's the land. Alright, cooking now. Yes, I'm trying to pound through this water so I can get coffee in there. Oh, if only the water was brown. Oh, I'm much too hydrated. Okay, let's pour some coffee. Whew. Brown water. Alright. We'll fetch here. We're low on black cards, so I think I'm going to go red over black. And by that, I mean I'm going to get a Scalding Tarn here. Oof. Snapcaster is great. We just need to draw into the land. Okay. Alright, everything's all settled up. We could click them in their draw step, I suppose. Could also remand this. I don't hate them cycling here. Exarch, go bye-bye. I think I'm just going to let their turn happen. Because they know we have remand. Yeah. Death Shadow. I guess that was a reason to click, huh? Guess I'll remand it. Just looking for a land here now with this Cryptic. Lightning Bolt is also not the worst. I don't hate the Serum Visions either. Here comes Death Shadow, sure. Exarch is actually going to be, well, I wish it was removed from combat, though I guess then we would, oh, we're going to lose this one. Oh, no. Okay. Shocking is only for Cryptic Command. I guess we could do click plus Serum Visions or snap remand. Alright, we're gonna remand our Serum Visions here. Jace is actually not doing much for us in this current spot. This is close. So this turn we're going to likely Exarch or click. Next turn we Cryptic Command. Yeah, I think we're going bottom. I guess we're going to click them. All right. Reveal to me your secrets, opponent. Oh, another Death Shadow. Well, we take the Stubborn Denial. Death Shadow hits us for 312 damage. I guess we take the Stubborn Denial and just hope to get in enough damage. With this Cryptic Command, I don't think we're winning this one, though. If they don't play the Polluted Delta, I'm going to block one of them, I guess. But there's no way they do that. Okay, there's the Delta. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 puts them to 4. Sure. 6, 12. Well, let's see if they go for it. If they drew into Teamer Battle Rage, we're still alive, I believe, but I think it's by 1. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 6. So 6, 12. And 6. No, actually, we were super dead. All right. So just gotta hope they don't have another Teamer Battle Rage. That's literally where we're at right now. Needed to draw land there, so we could snap Cryptic. So now we can't snap Cryptic. All right. Begin combat. So maybe this line's just horrendous, actually, because we can't snap Cryptic. There's no way we can do that. Beginning of combat. Do we want to draw or I guess we need to draw. If they have another... Okay, they don't. Another Cryptic. Land. All right, we can put them to 4 and block 2. Just hope they don't have Teamer Battle Rage. Tap 1. Tap 1. Tap 1, block 1? Sure. We're pretty close to... If they do something silly here, we have 5 damage, so if they fetch Shock, we can get them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So that means we can't do anything pre-combat. Opponent might be doing the permutations too. They must have a removal spell, and they're trying to decide how risky it is to let this live. It's very risky. Spoiler alert. That's one of the things I love about Deceiver Exarch, Splinter, Twin, Kiki-Jiki decks is you end up in some really interesting matches. I don't know why I still have this there. Sorry about that, guys. And if you know anything about me at this point, I hope you do, I enjoy interesting, interactive games of Magic in general, or really, really janky ones. And if it's janky, interesting, interactive, that's the holy grail. And I guess like Kiki-Jiki is kind of a pretty janky way to win. Currently a 5-mana 2/2 goblin with haste that can copy things. So this might just be the perfect tier fun deck. I don't know. All right, opponent. So yeah, there's nothing. I mean, if they kill our click, are we just dead? No. They're probably going back and looking at what they know of our hand. If we have a bolt, they're dead if this hits. Because I think they know about one of our Snapcasters. If we have 2 bolts, they're dead anyways. All right, opponent. I might have to pause this if they're going too long. And we're back. Opponent lost connections shortly after I paused it and never returned. I think it was just an internet issue. Like, they're in a pretty dang good position. Maybe they have nothing in their hand, and I don't know. But we have Exarch to tap 1 and block 1, and Snapcaster to block another one. So even if they have Battle Rage, well, no, they could win with Battle Rage. So if one of their last 2 cards was Battle Rage or not, or their top card was Battle Rage, they could win. But other than that, if they fetched on our end step for something, for shocking, just for that, we could have Snap. Like, it's unfortunate because it was going to be an interesting game, but I liked our odds. And I liked our odds in game 3 too, if there was one. Anyways, next match. Oh, this time we pressed record at the right time. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll keep this. Interactive hand. Serum Visions. What's not to love? Answer is there's nothing not to love. This is awesome. Good hand. Murderous Cut. Honestly, Dismember was the one card was the biggest card I was iffy about. I feel like we could, in this day and age, just run another Fatal Push or something. Especially with a deck that wants to go long. 4 life is pretty big. It's a pretty big ask. And in a deck that wants triple red, and we don't have like any basics, so we kind of have to fetch shock almost every time. Not almost every time, but early in the game. We'll bottom that. Do we want the second bolt? Probably not. It's uncertain if it'll be good. So I like to diversify. All right, basic island. I wish we had that second bolt. All right, let's shuffle it back in. This hand looks pretty great against any mono-white Aether Vial deck, though. Remand for a greedy turn 1. Ooh. Oh, yeah. We can remand this. I think I'm good getting Mountain here. Wait, where's Mountain? Oh, right. It's a Pluto Delta. Dodoy. So let's get Island. Could have just bolted it, I guess. I don't know. There's that Mountain. I'm okay with them vialing it in, and we get to lightning bolt it then. It means we do know there is a 2, and we know what it is. Sure. Let's organize this a little better. Meddling Mage. Interesting. So let's bolt this now. And there's no way in the world they'll call Murderous Cut or Dismember. I guess that's a reason. Meddling Mage is a reason to have a Dismember instead of 2 Murderous Cuts or something along those lines. Let's see if they say Bolt again. I probably would. Or Snapcaster, I suppose. So in this exact situation, I think I'm going to Dismember. Opponent has 3 cards left. We have a Murderous Cut to answer one of them, a Snapcaster to answer the other one. I guess they're about to have 4. We just need to draw a Jace or something to start accruing card advantage. They will never in 1,000 years call Murderous Cut. I'm fine with this resolving. I guess I should have remanded that. That was a punt. I forgot. I didn't even think about this remand. Sure. What's this? 3 mana. Ah. So we have to shock here. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we could eat the lightning bolt, but I think I'm just gonna eat the dismember. Reason being is they're likely to attack into. Ooh, bottom. Well, here's the rub. Getting extra Snapcasters sounds awesome, so we're gonna do that. We could force them to recast this. We know we're drawing a Kiki Jiki. We like that. I think we are just going to force them to recast it. It makes them think that we have a lightning bolt in hand too, which there might be some value in that. If this Jace soaks up a couple of life for us, like if they have another Mantis Rider in hand and we soak up 3 life, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, awesome. So in comes Meddling Mage on a card type that we don't have in our hand. Oh, intriguing. Let's brainstorm. Here's the bolt. Remand. I guess we can put Kiki on top, and we can shuffle it away if need be for some reason. So let's put land, Kiki. I don't see us doing that, though. Interesting that they didn't play that. Might have just been an F6. I know I'm guilty of that from time to time. They could also be playing it very safe. Okay, no. They had enough. Honestly, it's moments like these that makes me wonder why I even play win conditions, because people do tend to concede to just, you know, empty board Jace. Something to think about for the future. Maybe I'll build some weird janky deck. All right. I don't think we need to rely on the combo here. But I will be bringing in these boys. Spell Snare, Remand. I'd prefer to have Remand in the mix. And we can, well, Hieroglyphic's pretty great for card advantage, but we're bringing in more card advantage engines. So I guess with that being said, would I rather have one Kiki Jiki? I think I like this as is. You could certainly leave in the combo here, but as you saw, we don't. A pile of removal is pretty good against humans. I guess the strongest, now that I'm thinking about it, the strongest argument for leaving in the combo is that we just look like Grixis control, so there's no way they're going to Meddling Mage this game. Meddling Mage Kiki Jiki. This game, we are likely to play play an Exarch, so then they might think about it for the game after. So I guess what I'm what I'm saying is not bringing in the combo here means we take it. This was the last game to have it on the table, because they'll be thinking about it from this game on more than likely. But my goal is just to win this game. Sure, we can keep this. Niv Mizzet, for those who have been here through the thick and the thin times, Niv Mizzet's pretty phenomenal against a deck like this. Opponent keeps. We will keep as well. I wish we had Lightning Bolt, but I think the rest of our hand's good enough. Blood Crypt tapped. Let's go. Oh, coffee's great. I know my face says it's awful, but it's great. All right. Opponent is on the multiple vial No land draw. Colligan's Command's going to do work. Not as much work as I was hoping. Ooh. Champion? Oh, no. Well, opponent can run... If they kept 7, double vial, 1 land, probably champion, so they could probably go off this turn. Another champion. Okay, that's not the end of the world. It's pretty good. Thalia's Lieutenant. Ooh, Meddling Mage. Lightning Bolt, more than likely. I'd love to be able to eat this, but we cannot. No Remand either. Okay. Well, we're not gonna destroy target artifact. 2 damage to a target. We could also have them discard a card. It's a little bit riskier. Because we're either... I guess we can get rid of their land source. Yeah, we'll do that. Artifact creature. So now they're on 1 land, 1 vial. And this land does damage to them. We are on a quick clock, though. Oh, is this Thalia's? Alright. Thalia herself is not quite as bad. Still bad, though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is going to be close. At this point, I might actually click myself. Alright, well, if they're clicking now, let's see their hand. Or sorry, if they're vialing now, well, we'll be happy to take whatever that is. Ah. Well, that's all bad for us. I think this is the most bad, though. Usually when you click in response to a vial activation, you get to just get them, but they had a couple of 2-drops. What you gonna do? Now they're going to name either Colligan's Command, Snapcaster, or Murderous. Oh, Anger of the Gods, actually. That wasn't on my radar. But that is the card that gets us out of this. So they're attacking me for 7, and there's literal nothing I can do about it. That was the card they drew as well. Well, that's an easy block. We can snap Colligan's Command. No, we can't. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Yep. So, yeah, we can block here. Take 4, dead. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I guess we could have survived if I hadn't cycled there, but... To what end? We'd block, take 2, go to 1. No, actually, because I would have had to fetch, so we'd be dead. Dead. Got humans. Spell Snare, tempting. But I think we're just going to roll back. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 removal spells. 3, 4, 5, yada, yada, yada. However many 1-mana ones. Despite how tempting this is to keep, because you know I love me a Niv Mizzet, we're going to mulligan. Alright. Exarch's pretty good here. I think we're cycling this immediately, though. We do want it. So we're not cycling. Ooh, the second best one drop. Oh. One, two, three, four, five. So we can cut next turn. 3 mana here. Sin Collector. Sure. I guess we'll let this resolve because they're going to take a cut. There's no way we can... 1, 2... Nah. So we'll let it resolve. I don't want to cycle... I don't want them to see what we're cycling into. Sin Collector's a great draw, though. Wow. They must have another one. Red. No anger. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So they can't attack. We have 2 removal spells. They have a lot of mana, but no Vial, thank God. So yeah, here's the other thing. Freebooter. Sure. I'm assuming they're taking Dismember here. Yep. So, Sin Collector here. We'll see what they do. Has to be Sin Collector. Yeah. Sure. Free block. All right, land. Snapcaster. Not the end of the world. So Freebooter is going to be doinking us for a while. Nothing we can do about it. Champion's a good draw. We need a removal spell. That's a great draw. All right, now we're in trouble. 3, 4, sure. Mana. Okay, Exarch's not the end of the world. Let that happen. Not that we could do anything about it. I think we're going to take 3. Well, another Freebooter. Unfortunate. I think we're just going to conserve our life as long as we can. Take 4. Either way we slice it, we're taking 4 there. And we're getting our Cryptics. And now, I don't know what gets us out of this now. I guess a Bolt, Fatal Push could turn the corner pretty quickly. Because this, we just need to stop. Oh my God. Ugh. What unfortunate draws we've had. Oh, they ripped something else? All right. They know about our 1 Snapcaster, so I think they're just gonna... Well, I guess not. I guess this is probably the right call, right? All right. Block there. Block. 5, 6, 7, 8. Block here. Block here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take 9? Sure. So we need to draw... Not that. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that's so sad. We drew horrendously. This would have been great. We had the removal, double Sin Collector, double Freebooter. Gets you every time. Them's the breaks. And we have to end the match with Grixis Kiki, Grixis Exarch. Looking to turn this hand into a W. W. Oh, man. I feel like the longer you start recording yourself, the longer you record yourself playing Magic or anything, the crazier and dumber you get. Just sitting here talking to myself. Yeah, we'll just lead on Basic Island. We have things to do on turn 2. I think I want to just cycle, depending on what we see from our opponent. I'm planning on cycling this. Coffee. Opponent, basic planes. Oh, we got a border post situation. Yeah, we're cycling for sure. So we got to look out for restore balance, more than likely. Pretty much the only time you see this. The post strategy. Remand is insane against border post, by the way. So we know that basic planes, we're going to fetch a red source because we have the combo in hand. We just need the mana. Another post. Hope to God. Let's go, Remand. I'm so hyped. Oh, whoa. Almost clicked on that swamp. If I could just draw 2 more Remands and 1 more red source, I'd be very happy. So this still taps for mana, but I'm pretty sure they don't have any 1-drops. Ooh, what do we get? Ooh, the basic. Oh. Oh, poor opponent. Suppose we'll do it in their draw step for maximum depression. Yes, I love it. Discard a card, destroy target artifact. Boom, boom, bomb. Oh, this is good. I love it. I really dislike losing to restore balance. Ooh, detention sphere. Interesting. So whenever you get to maximum punish them, it feels great. So here comes the other post. Ooh, a Gargadon. Interesting. Well, this might not be the deck I thought it was. We'll F6 here. I'm pretty sure countering whatever they're doing and then unsummoning this land is where I want to be. Or more than likely just countering and drawing and hopefully drawing into a fetch land or a mountain. Or a Sulfur Falls, I suppose. Well, opponent's on that Sweet Spice. I don't know what this is. It has to be Restore Balance. Just eat all your lands. Get a Gargadon. Make sure we get rid of all of ours. We can also snap Remand if they go for another post. Yeah, I think that's the memeiest. This could get a concession here. Oh God. Let's move that over here. This has to be an absolute nightmare for our opponent. I kind of feel bad, but I also don't. Murder first cut. Likely not making the cut post board. So they go. They should play the post. I guess no post. No post, no cry. What's this attack? We could play Serum Visions, but counter draw is basically the same thing. And I get to counter what they're doing. We are sacrificing the scry, though. That's why it's basically the same thing, not exactly. Opponent hasn't done anything. All we've done is make them sad. And we will continue to do so. Oh, man. This has to be a nightmare, right? For our opponent. Oh, they have a bolt. Boom Bust. Deal 2 damage to target creature. Oh, there's the land. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, this works. Doing their draw step, I guess. Oh, we know they have a basic. And we actually don't have another basic mountains. This actually doesn't do it for us. So let's Serum Visions. I shouldn't have played this. I should have Serum Visions first. Another Serum Visions. Dismember we don't need. Remand would be nice. A little misplay. Another Cryptic. I think we'll bottom both of these. We have plenty of interaction for an opponent who will be perpetually stuck on 1 mana, it seems. This Gargadon might come off before they get to do anything. Remove that draw. Well, no, we'll keep it. Keep these guys close together. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. We've mercifully ended this game. It'll just take an extra turn. Opponent could have a path, I suppose. So we should make sure to tap this. Oh, nothing. They're too afraid. They can't go for it. Oh, here it is. Snap, Remand. So here, yeah, we Exarch, untap a land, snap, Remand. Boom, bomb. Opponent's just trying to get mana. This is the downside. You ever see a border post deck and you're like, why doesn't everyone play these? This is why not everyone plays them. The downside is real. This is definitely the nightmare scenario. This will probably never happen again in the history of Magic, so I'm kind of glad we're all bearing witness to it right now. Is Border Post basic land? Maybe that would explain it. Yeah. Alright. We're going to go for the Kiki. And let's copy. They still might have a path here. Alright, this is going to be a lot of clicking, and I wouldn't be surprised if our opponent makes us do it because of how thoroughly we've trolled them. So If it goes on for a couple more clicks, I'm just going to pause and I'll come back later. But yeah, we're going to make infinite Exarchs. As long as we don't misclick. Almost misclicked right there. Okay, sweet. Thank you, opponent. I'm sorry we remanded almost everything you tried to do, but thank you for conceding. That's very nice of you. All right. Well, we definitely want Colligans. I think that's it. Get rid of Fatal Push. I don't think we need Spell Snare either. Huh. Well, I guess... Yeah, we don't have anything really, so... I don't think we need Push. I don't think we need Spell Snare. And one Keranos is fine. Murder's Cut and Dismember. You never know. Dismember, I guess we'll never use, right? I don't want to add more mana. What would I bring in? Murder's Cut. Excuse me. Murder's Cut can at least kill a Gargadon. Dismember, I don't think is doing anything for us. All right. And if we get to get a Keranos down... Okay, there's Remand. We're a Snapcaster away from this being sad again. Keep it. Opponent kept 7 as well. Turn 1 border post. That'll help him. Looking for a Colligan's command here. On the draw, this Remand is a bit slow. Ooh, Sacred Foundry. Okay, so no border post. Gargadon? Yep, there it is. The Gargman. Gargamel. More than enough red sources, so let's lead him Polluted Delta. Go over here, Gargadon. I'll see you 10 turns from now. Hopefully this game doesn't last that long. Alrighty. So we need opponent to do nothing here, and then to hide behind a wall of Remands. Of course, we have to build the wall of Remands first, and we only have 1. Nothing? Okay. I don't think we have to worry about Blood Moon, considering our opponent is apparently 3-color Restore Balance. Boom, bomb, bim. Well, fetch to thin. We saw Detention Sphere in game 1. I wonder what else the blue's for. I guess it could be As Foretold. This could be a deck that opponent's just trying to get some reps with before Electro Dominance becomes legal, which, by the way, is a card I'm very interested in doing some busted things with. Nothing from opponent. Okay. Gonna keep fetching. Okay, now we're talking. So I'd love to remand something this turn, just so we can snap remand next turn. But if opponent doesn't do anything, I think we're just clicking. Tempted to click away this Exarch, but we could also just win with it. We did keep that in, right? Yeah. Ardent Plea. Okay, yes, this is Cascade. Monastery Siege, Nahiri. They have 2 Cascaders, so I think we just let them have everything. We can remand whatever they cascade into, the Restore Balance. Monastery Siege is actually... I do like this card. For those who don't know, it's either free looting every turn, or it's the Frost Titan clause for all of our permanents. Okay. Ooh, and a Jace. Oh man. Yeah, I think. Well, I think we should hold up Remand instead of Jace. Because we need to grind through their Cascaders. We could, like, we play Jace, we Fate Seal here, say there's a land, we bottom it, and they have another land, and then we might just lose. Well, no. Restore balance. We'd just be down one creature and one land. That's not the end of the world. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Because we still have Jace and 3 lands. God, poor opponent. Yes, we'll put that in the bottom. All right, do they draw land? Yes. Oh, not out of the wood. Yeah. And we win. Jace Fate Seal comes in through in the clutch. So, yeah, leaving up Remand there is a little safer, but if this works, it's just, like, it ends the game. So, we kind of just totally stomped our opponent there, but it's the power of the blue-red control package. But, you know, this deck is a real deck, and I'm sure they're definitely, like, Ardent Plea. They might just take out the Cascaders for Electro Dominance and, excuse me. Ooh. Oh, spicy coffee burps. And As Foretold. As Foretold might actually be in there anyways. But fun deck. Like it. But let's get on to the next round. Hopefully something more interactive. And here we are for another round with Grixis Kiki Jiki Exa combo and another keeper. Interactive hand. We got our cycler. We're just going to lead on the old basic. Could have led on Delta. It looks like maybe we were in another... Oh, excuse me. Another Death Shadow match. So we get a little potential vengeance. Do they target us? They did target us. Okay. We'll let us cycle. See what they saw. Lightning Bolt. Nice. Another one. Another one bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. A do 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 do. Come on, have like 5 Street Race and then go for a Delve spell. Dark Conf. What do you know about this Lightning Bolt, friend? Cycle again. Could have remanded it, but I want to save it for... shoot. Well, now we're... I guess we have to get Blood Crypt here. Yeah. It puts us further from Cryptic, but it allows us to cast both Bolt and this Fatal Push. Come on, one time. Dealer. Land. Alright. Another Serum Visions. I think we do need it. And I want this Terminate as well. Oh, wow. Literally almost F6 without playing the land. See what this is. They already played a land, so I'm not too worried about Tireless Tracker. If it's Liliana, we are remanding. Okay, so my read was off. This is black-green and rock, and now we're kind of SOL. Should have bottomed that. Exarch click. Exarch's not the end of the world, but I don't think we want it with this hand as it is. Sorry, I just got a million texts. Okay. Inquisition. Well. Jace will stick around. No, please. Oh, they didn't do any. Nice. So we could be facing down an Assassin's Trophy here. In fact, we're going to pass. I don't want that Liliana to resolve, really. And passing, I think, favors me in this situation if they don't do anything. Okay. So, what is opponent? Opponent decides to do nothing. I think we like that. Okay. So, now I'm tempted. How much do we care about Liliana? I guess enough. Jace kind of one-ups it, the plus, or Liliana's plus at least. Inquisition, we don't care. We have 3 removal spells. Not in a rush. Thoughtseize, I might have. And there goes push. Black, red. Boop. I want to save this, so I will. So now we can fetch 1 and dismember isn't as much. We probably should have dismembered there. Tarmogoyf is going to be big. Sure. Take 2 from this. I guess we don't have to take anything. So 1 land would be great. Oh, so good. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I miscounted. I guess I'm doing it anyways. Remand is good here. Let's put back Cryptic. We're probably going to remand something, so and we did play a land this turn, so let's go like this. If they just fire up Quagmire, that is great for us because it wastes their entire turn, and we have a Field of Ruin coming up. It looks like that might be what's happening. Or is it Liliana? If it's Liliana, it's even better. Okay, this is fine. So this is great. It's unfortunate that they have 6 cards to our 2, but we have a Jace that's going to be sticking around. Okay, so we know we want this. Well, let's brainstorm first because we can bottom if need be. We don't want this mountain. Kolaghan's Command is fine as well. So let's go like this. Actually, no. Because we're gonna we'll Serum Visions into the Kolaghan's Command, and then we'll shuffle. So yeah, let's go like this. Bottom, top. Pass the turn. All right. Let the brainstorms flow. So now we're just trying to draw into both halves of the combo, or just more Snapcasters, Lightning Bolt, and Interaction. Liliana, counter draw. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. Snapcaster Mage is here. Okay, yep. Like this deck, it's just good at grinding people out. Jace is good. Deck is good. Deck is fun. So this is actually one of the matchups that has the most creature-based removal, though they might take it out. I'm not going to rely on that. This is why we have this package, is for black-green X decks. Could bring in Disdainful Stroke, but I think we're just fine. Let's go. So yeah, typically, I mean, in the past, Twin would sideboard into a quote-unquote bad control deck against green-black X. Sorry for that text. Poor professionalism there. But it was an important text. I had to send it. Oh, man, we're out of coffee, too. We just have a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. So game plan here is obviously stick one of these bad boys. Interact beforehand. Our value engine is awesome. We got our delay cards. Boom, boom, boom. Also, this is part of our value engine. Click as well. Delay. And, oof, man, that looks good. Oh, I love it. The only thing I would change is running a Desolate Lighthouse instead of Field of Ruin. Ideally. But they do have some... The Hissing Quagmire. Oh, man. That was too... I brewed for too long. Oh. Where's the water? But yeah, we got them to concede with 6 cards in hand and just a Jace. Like, deck is good. I've been having a lot of fun with it. All right. Ooh. The sand is nothing. I think we mulligan. I don't like mulliganing. Okay, we can keep this. Any land is good, but that's not really the one we're looking for. I hate mulliganing against green-black decks because of Thought Seizes. You don't want to go down too much on cards, so I tend to keep stinkers against them. They do have to be functional. They might take this, just looking at our hand. And that'd be unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world because we know we have a second mana. Yeah, we know we have a land coming up. Field of Ruin. Duress. Do I cycle? I think I do, just because of land. I want to hit a land. They might take it. Okay, Exarch's fine. That'll put the Fear of God in them. There goes our Mand. Another Exarch is not what I'm looking for. Now we're just... Alright, everyone. Pray to the mana gods. If this is a Liliana, I think we're just dead. We're not just dead. We can maybe get out of there. Alright. Need a mana. Mana. I just drank really bad coffee and my mouth tastes like butt. Oh, I can't watch. F6. Alright, they took click. I know I said I can't watch, but I'm totally watching through my hands. Dark Confidant, land, please. Alright. They just have 2 cards in hand. If we had drawn a red source there, oh, that would have been so good. Scavenging is, ugh. And they have another green source, so we can't even get rid of it. Oh, here it comes. We're losing. They have something else? Oh, they're just immediately eating? Sure. Land. Okay. I don't want to... We can't let them keep drawing. This does make the U's bigger, but we have hard removal for it. I don't like doing this. In fact, I hate it. But I think we just had to. Oh, and we get Jace gone. That's... that was a great... Oh, what else they have? If they're just eating, it's not the end of the world. We can... We're not going to take another hit for this for a few more turns. We're going to get the red source. One card in hand is the only reason I'm not crying right now. Triple Exarch. Well, as long as opponent whiffs a few times. Our graveyard's going to be completely gone, though. So, tap target permanent. Nothing? Please nothing. Something. Ugh, no. Attack Liliana. If we had a land for this hieroglyphic, that would have been pretty good. Delve spell? Come on. They got rid of Maelstrom Pulse. That's a card. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. Another card. Oh, that's pretty good for us, actually. Sure. So now we're actually doing damage to Liliana, at least. Wow. What a rip. What a rip. That's great. Okay, we're somehow in this game. 0-0. It'll be Liliana on 2 versus 2 Exarchs. It's not the best situation, but it is a situation. They should eat the Kolaghan's Command, for sure. No. Kolaghan's Command, too important. If we rip a Snapcaster and some lands, we can really eke out a lot of value. We don't even have 2 blue sources to have a Snapcaster. Oh, they drew something. Oh, no. Now they're getting a +1. Now Liliana's out of the range. Yeah. We needed them to whiff. Okay. I mean, that's something. Okay. Snapcaster doesn't do it. We got 3 turns for this. Snapcaster, now we need to just draw land. I guess we could have left 1 back. Snapcaster Bolt, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll do that next turn. Hoping just to rip a mana source, though. Jace, okay. Alright. Snapcaster targeting Lightning Bolt. So they can kill 1, 2. So we're going to block that. If they have a removal spell, we don't get to kill it. I think we have to just play this as conservative as possible. We have to make sure. They do get to 2 for 1 us. They get an Exarch and a Snapcaster. Okay, they didn't do it. They must have a Fatal Push, maybe? Now we're just an island away from getting into this thing. Jace can turn things around, as you may see. Oh, this game's so stressful. I wish they just killed us. Okay. All right. We've got a brainstorm. They have 2 cards in hand. Unsure of what they are. Maybe lands. Oh, right on cue. Opponent so lucky with the top decks. We will hide that. So top. I can't believe we're still in this game. Another Tarmogoyf is going to be hard. Hard to deal with. Okay, Collective Brutality, that's fine. Now we're going to +1 that. Well, oh, they -2. They -2. Collective Brutality is not fine. I forgot it was drained. All right, let's get back in here. Got some. Sorry, I forget sometimes you can't see it. Just some good banter, not salty. They said you are so lucky with your tops, and then I said, well, you spoke too soon because he drew that brutality, and then we were just like, yeah, he told me it was on point, yada yada. Said it was GG because it was a great game. Hopefully, it came across. Let's get this one for the Gipper. I can't believe that just happened. Yeah, we get to keep this one. Sweet. Looking for interaction. No more lands. If we could have removed that Dark Confidant earlier, I would have I think we would have ran away with that game. Not ran away with it, because obviously we had to grind back into it, but we would have won. Put them ahead 2 cards. Well, maybe more than 2 cards. Delta go. Playing the Delta to get more cards in our graveyard. Yeah, maybe they were going to win anyways, but it was a great game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's good. That card's good against us. Get a Steam Vents. Yeah, so we can have Cryptic up if we draw it. There goes the old cut. Really want to draw one of our Haymakers. Karanos, and at this stage. Play the Swamp just to take 2 life off of anything. If we need to kill anything. Hopefully they just pass. Hopefully they just pass. Ugh, no, they got something. Another Brutality. Well. There goes my hand. I'm assuming they're trying to protect a creature here. Otherwise, I would have Snap Visioned, but I wanna be able to kill something. What do they have? The tension is palpable. Woo! Oh, I can't take it. If they do nothing, then next turn I'm going to Snap Visions. But I want to just get a creature here. Okay. So now we can't. Maybe they'll do it if I fetch. We can do it on their end step at least. Oh, turn too late. Snapcaster. Yeah, we don't have to. We can do it like this. They shouldn't do it right now. They should wait. Because if they have 2 green up, we'll never be able to Snapcaster. Let's just do Dismember. Let's get through the trigger stacking and the what have yous. You got to pay the life first, I guess, before you pay the colorless. So if we'd played the Mountain, we'd have 2 mana up now. I don't think that matters, but we'll see. Ooh, they shocked. I don't like that. Please be a Tarmogoyf or something. Oh no, it's a 3-drop. That's good. -2. +1's not great. They might do it though, because they can theoretically protect it with Hissing Quagmire, or if they have a removal spell. If they have a removal spell here, we need to rip pretty much just Jace. Actually, yeah, we don't have enough mana sources to cast. Oh, it is Jace. Or it is a removal spell. Oh, that stinks. All right. Jace? Fatal Push. Hopefully they cast a True Drop. We've lost. Now they take Spell Snare, +1 on Liliana. Ugh. Unfortunate. If they have another discard spell, they'll play it. Unfortunately, they don't. Now we're dead. Good games, though. Liliana Ultimates splits our lands. I think if we had kept a card in hand, they wouldn't have ultimated. But also, I think if we play this land, they're not going to ultimate. Because they can't really... They can cut us off of red, I guess. Yeah, and there's no reason not to +1. Because then Liliana sticks around. Field of Ruins, not the worst, I guess. So I don't think Liliana's ultimating here either, because now we have an answer for their only threat. If we had another... No, never mind. I was going to say, if we had another swamp, we could protect... But if they want to cut us off of a color, they can. I wonder how good that is, though. The problem is the longer they keep it around, the more likely it is we will be able to do something about it. Like if we just rip a Keranos and they're +1ing, this game gets a lot more difficult for them to win. Looks like that's where they're going, though. I think we're going to get Island. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Island allows us to play Niv Mizzet. Actually, do we even bring Niv Mizzet? I don't think we did. Yeah, I guess we did. Niv Mizzet is not the card you really want. I really want a Keranos here against a Liliana at 8. Let's see if they plus now, or they minus now. Nope. This does leave them open. I think I'm just going to keep playing lands because that at this point we just need to hope they keep plussing. And I think the more lands we have on the battlefield, the more likely they are to keep plussing. Until at least 12. And at 12, when you can double minus, maybe they'll change their attitude. Okay, that's great. Great rip. Maybe not a great rip. We don't really have anything good. Probably should have waited. Click. Okay. Not waited, but probably should have just Seer Envisions. All right, we have 1 in 37 odds of getting Keranos. Never seen a Liliana with 11, by the way. So they're going to they could -2 here. All right. So minusing 6 isn't even good here anymore for them. God, this is turned into a great game. So I'm pretty sure they're minusing 2 here. Yeah. Goodbye, Snapcaster. We can put them to 4 now if we draw something, which we do not. So they're going to -2, puts them back down to 2. So we can get them with a bolt now. Dang it, that's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many creatures in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can get hit for 8 here. Whew. So we're on a 2-turner. I guess we're not on a 2-turner. Because we get to tap the Scavenging Ooze. And then block it. Because we're attacking Liliana again. Then we don't get to block it, do we? So I guess now we're out. We didn't leave it in. That's why you always leave one Kiki in. Learn my lesson. Our out would be Kiki Jiki here. Typically not the best. But in a top deck war, if you can somehow assemble both, that'll win you the game. So did they must have ate something that wasn't a yeah, they ate the removal spells too. Dark Confidant. So 5. 6, 7, 8. I guess we let them just hit us for 8 here. Well, yeah. I guess we can't. So we can tap their Scavenging Ooze. -2, then we die? No, we don't. No, I guess we do die, don't we? So they can go up to 8, and the next turn they attack us for 10 if they -2. I don't think we have any. We've already used our Terminate, I'm pretty sure. No, we haven't. So we can draw Terminate on this. Okay, so I guess we tap the Scavenging Ooze. Serum Visions, Terminate, 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 Terminate. Jace. Jace is good. Jason to Terminate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So now we attack Liliana. They don't block. Because why would you? Boop. Okay, so now they can -2. Oh, the fact that they're getting this Dark Confidant on every turn, though. Field of Ruin plus something. There's the Field of Ruin. Do they -2 or do they +1? They plus. There was Swamp. Okay. We just draw 2. Because we might need to unsummon this. We might not. Cryptic Command is good. So now we don't need to unsummon it. Let's go like this. Yes. It's not the end of the... We shouldn't have played that land. That's on me. It's not the end of the world if they have that Tarmogoyf, but just the fact that... Maelstrom Pulse. Oh, it's so good. Well, they have to they want to cast it. Do they go for it? Yeah. Get greedy. You want a +1 first, ideally. If you're watching this, +1 first. Opponent here, we need them to not do that. Fulminary Mage resolves. Attack Jace, sure. Okay, so now we counter draw or counter return Dark Confidant. Counter return Liliana doesn't do much. Yeah, so let's return counter you. We'll return Fulminator Mage, I guess. Well, here's the rub. We could draw into a 1-mana remove. If we draw into Keranos, though, it's too risky. Keranos is like the only way we win this game now. So then they're going to play it again. And hopefully we draw something relevant in our top 4 cards. We need something relevant. Lightning Bolt's is pretty good. Snapcaster Mage Terminate's pretty good. Cryptic Command A. Terminate this. Yeah, I guess so. And we'll pass. We have Cryptic up. If they play anything and then plus on Liliana, we can just unsummon it. This game is insane. Holy crap. Okay. Now we get rid of Liliana. Oh, wait. We can't. So tap all, return. Okay. It's right down to it. That's good. Ooh, Jace. Jace is really pulling us. My heart is pounding through my chest. Oh my god. Actually, I think I should have left back Snapcaster so I could buy it back with Kolaghan's Command. Yeah. We could draw step, make them discard, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, most things they have to deal with Jace are instant, except for Maelstrom Pulse, and they already used their Pulse. Opponent's deciding if they want to attack, I guess. The fact that we attacked, leaving Jace, means we've got something, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get them down to 8 next turn. Oh, opponent conceded. Opponent conceded. Oh, yes. So what were we drawing next turn? And then Brainstorm. Cryptic Command, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, ooh, we were going to win. That was an all-time amazing match. Ooh. Oh, what a freaking game. Good game. I'm so glad I recorded that. All right. Whew, here we are for the wrap up. I'm recording this a little bit. Actually, it's the morning of the next day. Had a recording error, I guess. Caught it during editing, so thankfully. So my energy level might not be quite the same as it was a second ago to you guys, but I really like this deck. It's hard not to like it, really, for me. It's a blue-red tempo twin deck, and that's right up my alley. Um, it was good to get some reps back in. You know, the banned and restricted announcement is coming January 21st. You never know. You never know. Twin could be unbanned. But yeah, the deck seems pretty well positioned right now. I think I was 3-1 in matches, and that humans matchup, I feel like I might not have sideboarded correctly. Maybe I could gain some percentage points back with some more reps from here. Dismember was the main deck card I was least impressed with. This could very easily just be another Fatal Push, or honestly, another Kolaghan's Command. I really like Kolaghan's Command. It could also be another Pestermite. I kind of, since Kiki-Jiki is boltable, the 4 toughness on Exarch isn't 100% necessary. It's pretty good at, playing defense, but in terms of the tempo attack strategy, Pestermite deals twice as much damage. So yeah, you're and since we're less likely to combo out game 1, maybe we value that 2 points of attack rather than 4 points of toughness more. I don't know. I do like being defensive. I did like the hieroglyphic illuminations, even though we didn't necessarily get to use the the draw 2 version of it all that often. The opt is probably just a safer bet. Maybe we split. Maybe we go 4 ops, 2 hieroglyphics anyway, or 2 serum visions instead of hieroglyphic. I don't know. This could be messed around with. The numbers can be fudged. Like I said in the deck tech, this was originally cast down, but I like the Terminate. I think it's just, if you have black mana, you're exceedingly likely to have red mana in this deck, because you have to, at least in my mind, there's a whole lot of pressure to fetch for the red, because the last thing you want to do is have an Exarch in hand with the Kiki-Jiki, or an Exarch on the battlefield with the Kiki-Jiki in hand, and you have 4 red sources. So that's maybe adding a Cascade Bluffs. I like Cascade Bluffs in my Kiki-Jiki decks typically. But yeah, Jace was great. Jace Cryptic Command, Click, Remand, Lightning Bolt, Kolaghan's Command too. Oof. Just a pile of good cards. Sideboard's fine. You probably want to decide between Niv Mizzet or Keranos at the end of the day. But I was pretty happy with this. If you don't have much, what's the deck? Ooh, Titan, Primeval Titan. If you don't have much Valakut in your area, if you don't need to be countering Primeval Titans, basically, this is probably just better as negate. But Primeval Titan's fairly popular online right now, so I kept up with him. But yeah, I really like the deck. Tier Fun stamp of approval. Get out there, twin some fools, have fun, and as always, hope you guys are having a good day, good time, good week. Much love. Mwah. See you next week. Mwah.